Good morning, everybody. Day 79. I slept really good last night. I don't know why, but I did. And I checked the radar this morning, or the weather. We're talking scattered shower storms this morning. But then later on this afternoon, it's supposed to be better. And then tomorrow, looks like rain in the morning. I don't think they really know. I think they're just guessing. So, my guess is as good as theirs. It does look like it's going to rain today. So, chance of rain, 50%. Tomorrow, I have no idea because, well, I can't see tomorrow yet. I like to look at the radar and judge for myself. But, other than that, we got Culver's fire tower coming up today. And then we have the Sunrise Pavilion, I do believe. And then, depending on how far we go, New York State High Point. Or New Jersey State High Point, sorry. Not New York. Yeah, High Point State Park. It's like 21 miles into our day, so I don't know if we'll go much past that. We might, I don't know. I'm playing it all by ear now. I was gonna try to make a plan, and then I'm like, the weather keeps changing, so do my plans. That's just how it goes out here. You try to work with what you got. Anyways, it's enough of my morning ramble. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff. And the views. You know. Just like I do, baby. Let's go enjoy this day. It is actually pretty warm already for being like 6 something in the morning. You would think it'd be a little cooler. But that's why I think it's going to rain. Yeah, usually there's some good views off to the left here. But not today. Another thick cloud. Deer just took off. I don't know if you guys saw that. This is usually a really beautiful area too. Views are starting to come out. Clouds are breaking up a little bit. And I'll never forget this tree right here. It's 2019. I was with T-Rex. It was Easter Sunday. And there was 2 Easter baskets here for us. Hawk and T-Rex Easter baskets. I'll never forget that. That was Megan Mulligan that did that. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Easter Sunday, walking on a ridge, and there's 2 Easter baskets with our names on them. Pretty awesome. Like I say, usually this view is a little better. Maybe by the time we get over to this other little side, we'll get a view of the lake. It looks like it's starting to clear up. Boop. Look, the sun's coming out. That's welcoming. Yes, it is. Some of these rocks here, though, are still a little slippery, so I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to hurt myself. That's never any fun. All right. We're almost down to Culver's Gap. I'm sure you can hear the road. Man, that's awfully nice of Dave. Yes, it is. It's amazing. Free rides. Free shuttles. This is Culver's Gap. Got some road noise. What we do, that gets pretty crazy here. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but not much pertains to me right now. The tavern is closed, the restaurant's closed. Trail goes right over here by this big stump. Now there is a sports shop, like a fishing store. They sell fishing gear, hunting gear and stuff. I know they have sodas. I've been there before because this isn't the first time I've been here when nothing's been open. But that fishing store is always open and they got snacks and sodas. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get a soda. There's no restaurants are open. And then get back on trail right here. Boom. See, they even made a crosswalk for us. Got this barbecue place. Gyps's Tavern's up here. That place is great, but I'm here too early. Gyps's Tavern. The place loves hikers. And they got plug-ins, they got water, they got, well, beer, alcohol if you want that, food. Yeah, they love the hikers. Right here is Stokes Forest Sports Shop. I know they got sodas and snacks in here. America, baby. ×2. Gotta love somebody that hangs 2 flags. And this little place is great. The owner in there is super cool. And he told me there's some little information. You know Babe Ruth, the famous baseball player. If you don't know who Babe Ruth is, you've been living under a rock. Anyways, rumor has it, Babe Ruth used to come to Gyps's Tavern all the time and drink some beers and hang out with some friends while he was up here hunting and fishing. But Gyp's Tavern, this one, wasn't here. It wasn't built yet in the time era. So the front of this store used to be Gyps's Tavern. And that was where Babe Ruth hung out. So that was super cool. I was just in the same building as Babe Ruth. And they had sodas, just like I said. And a couple little odds and ends snacks, just like some chips. And some of these right here. I bought some of these Nature Valley bars. Yeah. That guy is super cool. If you need any fishing and hunting gear around this area, go there. Because he's got everything. And that road was busy this morning. It's tricky crossing it. But we're across it, and now we're going to climb up to Culver's Fire Tower. There's a parking lot up here on our right, too, where you can park and then hike up to the fire tower. You know. Easier accessible. That way you don't have to hike, what, 1,300 and some miles to get to this fire tower. No side trail to this view. It's so pretty. Let me zoom in. Views in Jersey. Yeah, what a pretty little spot. Another rock slab. That might be why I like it. And we're just getting right back to the AT. This, like I said, this is a tiny little side trail. Overgrown a little bit, but not bad. All right, here's the AT. That's where it came from. Boom. And this right here is where we're going. And boom, just like that. Culver's fire tower. Locked. Here, let me zoom in. This is beautiful. Here, I'll move you. The fence makes it tricky. There we go, right back where we were. All right, let me move one more time. Bunch of stuff in my way. Steps, fencing, all that stuff. How pretty though. Boo. Yeah, Culver's fire tower. I love fire towers. I sure do. We got up here quick. I thought it was a tougher climb than that, but it wasn't that bad at all. It was just like nice and gradual. I still got Mountain Dew left. Yeah, this is pretty. And there's actually a picnic table down here. I've seen copperheads down there on them rocks. What else? Oh, I've camped right here. I've hung my hammock between these two trees. Somewhere in there. And I've set a tent up there too. This is just weird. Weird, because usually I always hit Gyps's Tavern and get some dinner and then come up here and camp. I don't know how I got so out of whack with my miles. Oh, I know how. It's because I didn't wait. I didn't leave Delaware Water Gap late enough in the day. I should have done a shorter day there. That would line me up for Gyps's Tavern, sleeping up here, all kinds of different stuff. That's why so many different ways to do this trail and stay at different places. The pack is holding up great. All right, let's get moving. These stone steps are welcomed. It's a pretty muddy little area. Super nice when they do that. I can't believe some of them big rocks were moving, but they were. This is the Sunrise Pavilion. It's pretty nice up here, actually. There used to be a good view right here, but all these trees grew up. Still a view over here, though. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, Sunrise Pavilion. Yeah, these nice little benches too. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a snack out. I'll talk back with you guys a little bit. Look at this rock wall. And it's been going on for a while. It's not a very tall one, but it might have been back in the day. Super cool. Boop. That's where we came from. We're in the New Jersey, New York rock slabs. That's what I remember most about Jersey and New York. You got these, just walking on boulders. Super cool. I'm glad it ain't raining. They'd probably be a little slippery. I got real lucky in PA with the weather. Some of those sections I went through would have been terrible if it had been raining on me. Been slipping all over the place. I got lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky in New York and Jersey too. With all these rocks, these angled rocks you just walk on. This is Mashapekong Shelter. I think that's how you say it. It's an old one. Super old. Look at that rock pile I got in front of here. It must be gonna spread it out or something. But there's there is. Just a little hint. Usually this water thing is inside the bear box, but they got it outside. And look at all that water. That one's full. The rest are empty. So I think I'm gonna get some water here because I was kind of relying on this one. Even though there's no water at this shelter, and I got enough to get me where I need to go. Now I can drink more water. I don't know why they build shelters by no water, but they do. Gas line view. Look how close the roof of that house is. It'd be awesome to live that close to the AT. Here's a pretty decent view spot. Let me zoom in. Boop. Yeah, this is nice. I think it's called Dutch Shoe View or something. Don't quote me on that. But it's pretty. And I think from here we're like 2.5 miles from High Point State Park, where they got a headquarters visitor center right there, like right by trail. And they do sell snacks, sodas. I think they even have some Mountain House meals in there. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out again because I always go in there. And they used to give you a free can of soda. Friends of High Point State Park. But I don't think they do that anymore. Last couple times I was in there, you had to pay for them. Which I'm fine with paying for a soda. As long as I can get one. I remember there's a lodge on top of Greylock, Mount Greylock in Massachusetts. I think I paid, I don't even know, $2.50 for a can of soda one time. I was like, wow, those are some crazy prices. But you know what? I paid it. This is what we're coming down. It's a pretty steep down for Jersey. Yeah, I think we just got to drop down here, then we'll go up one more time. You know, up, down, up, down. tricky, so steep. All right. We're getting close to High Point State Park now. Look at all those mockers. AT goes this way. Just right there, and then it crosses the road, actually. So, but this is the High Point State Park, like visitor center, headquarters area. I'm gonna go in here and grab some sodas. Oh, look right here. America, baby.